9:23 here with Alyssa Bauman from nourish.ca. Always love getting the great advice from Alyssa at any time of year, but especially
now
the
during the holidays.
There are a couple of tips here that have changed my life personally, and you know I still love my beer, my cheesies. I said I love a burger.
You can have all that because denial doesn't work, especially during the holiday seasons when we have a month of festivities. If you deny yourself of this thing that you love 6, 7 times, by the 8th party, 8th story, you're going to be overindulging.
Right.
So a little bit every once in a while during these holiday parties is fine. Denial does not work.
But you never go to a party starving, and you always think in terms of?
We always think of whole foods. So when we're sitting down to dinner, you know, instead of all the richer, comforting foods that we see during this time of year, try to opt for the things that look the most unprocessed, the most whole food. So roasted beets, roasted yams, roasted sweet potatoes. And they're delicious, and they actually help let you not eat as much because you're satisfying yourself.
And you can have butter on this. It's not like you're trying to go low calorie. Don't enjoy that bit of indulgence on the deliciousness.
A little butter goes a long way.
Smuck.
But the thing that we forget about, is during the holiday season we tend to overeat. So take a little bit and enjoy it, and then move on. I always like to say, fill your plates with half greens. Super important to fill that up because the greens is what satiate you.
And the big deal is most of us go salad last.
Right.
You go salad first, you fix it up, then you can put the green bean casserole and the stuffing and everything.
Speaking of green bean casserole, so this one, it doesn't look so pretty, but this one is a very Nourish-approved green bean casserole because it is a classic, especially now during the holiday season. So instead of the soup, the Campbell's soup, it's actually just mushroom puree, and instead of the fried noodles, it's just sautéed caramelized onions. Exactly.
Yummy. So I would do this before going to the wine and cheese.
Always eat before you go to a party because you are constantly bombarded with potato chips and cheese platters and nuts, and you're constantly mindlessly nibbling, and that's a big problem because then you sit down for your dinner and you realize that you're still hungry because you've been mindlessly eating.
Or you're starving. You go, okay, now I'm going to eat everything in front of me.
Right. So
as opposed to good choices.
And savor your food.
Savor your food.
Savor your food and relax. And another thing that always does happen during the holidays, we can get going making this, is that we eat too much. We overeat and we have that full, bloated, cramping feeling. That's not the way we're supposed to be feeling. So eat until you're about 80% full.
And stop.
And then push away and just take a moment and let your body relax. Drink water and you should be digesting okay. That cramping feeling is not a normal feeling. That's a signal that we've overeaten.
I love the one tip that you've always maintained on nourish.ca when it comes to that holiday dinner, because we love it. It's huge, it's delicious, but we also love the leftovers. So why not push that plate back and say, I'm still eating that. I'm just not eating it right now.
You can save it for tomorrow. You can freeze it.
Right. I'd save it for tomorrow and eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, so healthy, Nourished-approved eggnog.
So this is actually healthy eggnog, so this is a can of coconut milk, 2 egg yolks, and I'm just going to let this steam up a bit. This is a 1/4 cup of palm sugar, which is a lower glycemic sugar, so it's still going to be sweet. I'm just going to use my fingers there.
That's fine.
But it does not spike your blood sugar. Okay, so then when this,
palm sugar.
Coconut palm sugar.
Good to know.
It's still high in calories, but it does not spike your blood sugar. A little bit of vanilla.
Okay. Delish.
And then we're just going to let this simmer.
And it's going to thicken up a little bit.
It's going to thicken up, and you can add your rum, or you can drink it.
Yeah, we're adding rum.
Yeah,
Not
but
here
this,
right now.
there's no. Yeah, you think so? There's a little bit too many. There's too many chemicals in the store-bought one. So this one is actually very healthy because it has the healthy fats, which keeps you satiated. You're only going to want one. You can't overload on this.
Sign up. Nourish.ca is the place to go to get all the recipes, everything you need from Melissa. Keep going. The crew's going to want to eat this.
So it's a little bit of cloves.
We have to take a break. I'm going to taste this after the break.
Little nutmeg.